진동이 돼. Nevertheless,
1. He must be Jewish. The Antichrist will confirm a covenant with many, Israel, for 7 years. Daniel chapter 9 verse 27. He will sit in the Jewish temple in Jerusalem and present himself as God. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 4. He will claim to be the Messiah, a distinctly Jewish claim. To deceive Israel, he must be recognized as one of them. A Gentile ruler could not sit in the temple and be accepted by Israel as their messianic king. Daniel chapter 11 verse 37 says he has no regard for the God of his fathers, implying he has Jewish fathers and was raised with knowledge of the God of Israel before apostatizing. 2. Jacob's prophecy. Dan is a serpent. Genesis chapter 49 verses 16 to 17. Dan shall judge his people as one of the tribes of Israel. Dan shall be a serpent by the way, a viper by the path, that bites the horse's heel so that its rider falls backward. Dan is the only tribe explicitly called a serpent. In Scripture, the serpent represents Satan. Genesis chapter 3 verses 1, 15, Revelation chapter 12 verse 9, 20-2. 3. Dan is omitted from the sealed tribes in Revelation. Scripture. Revelation chapter 7 verses 4-8. The list of the 144,000 sealed servants of God includes Judah, Reuben, Gad, Asher, Naphtali, Manasseh, Simeon, Levi, Issachar, Zebulun, Joseph, Benjamin. Dan is the only original tribe missing. Ephraim is also omitted, subsumed under Joseph, but Manasseh, Joseph's son, is added. Dan's omission is striking. Every other tribe appears. This is interpreted as divine disinheritance due to the tribe's history of idolatry and its prophetic role as the source of the Antichrist. If the Antichrist comes from Dan, it explains why Dan is not sealed with God's servants. 4. Jeremiah's prophecy. Destruction comes from Dan. Jeremiah chapter 8 verse 16. The snorting of his horses was heard from Dan. The whole land trembled at the sound of the neighing of his strong ones, for they have come and devoured the land and all that is in it. The invader is described as emerging from Dan. Judah is lion's whelp. Genesis chapter 49 verse 9. 9 Judah as a lion's whelp shalt thou come up from the spoil, my son. He shall lie down and couch a lion, and as a lioness, who shall stir him up? Dan is also lion's whelp. Deuteronomy chapter 33 verse 22. 22 And of Dan he said, Dan is a lion's whelp. He shall leap from Bashan. The scepter shall not depart. Ruler comes from Judah Jesus Christ, Lion of the tribe of Judah. Revelation chapter 5 verse 5. Shall leap from Bashan, region known for idolatry and high places, Antichrist, counterfeit lion, apostate ruler. Exodus chapter 31 verses 1-6, NKJV. 1 Then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, 2. See, I have called by name Bezalel the son of Uri, the son of Hur, of the tribe of Judah. 3 And I have filled him with the Spirit of God, in wisdom, in understanding, in knowledge, and in all manner of workmanship, 4 To design artistic works, to work in gold, in silver, in bronze, 5 In cutting jewels for setting, in carving wood, and to work in all manner of workmanship. 6 And I, indeed I, have appointed with him Oholiab the son of Ahisamach, of the tribe of Dan. And I have put wisdom in the hearts of all the gifted artisans, that they may make all that I have commanded you. The typological significance. In this typological reading, Bezalel, Judah, right pointing arrow foreshadows Jesus Christ, the true builder of God's dwelling place, the church, the New Jerusalem. Jesus is the Lion of the tribe of Judah. Revelation chapter 5 verse 5. Oholiab, Dan, right pointing arrow foreshadows the Antichrist, one who was initially gifted and associated with the things of God, like the tribe of Dan was at the beginning, but whose lineage later became synonymous with idolatry, serpent imagery, and apostasy. Antichrist is a beast with 7 heads and 10 horns. 7 heads and 10 horns. 7 heads are 7 world empires. 1. Egyptian Empire 2. Assyrian Empire 3. Babylonian Empire 4. Medo-Persian Empire conquered Babylonian Empire Daniel 5. 5. Greece Empire 6. Roman Empire identified as ruling empire the time of John vision. 7. Future 7th Empire is Ottoman Caliphate Empire. It was Islamic, ended in 1924, ruled for short time. Revelation 17:10. 10:5 are fallen, and one is, and another is not yet come, and when he cometh, he must continue a short space. 8. Revived Islamic Caliphate Empire will be revived during tribulation. It will have Antichrist from Syria. Revelation 17:11. 11 in the beast that was, and is not, is even the 8th, and is one of the 7, and all go into destruction. Since head refers to an empire, Antichrist's deadly head wound that is miraculously healed is in reference to revived Islamic Caliphate Empire. Revelation chapter 13 verse 3. 3. And I saw one of his heads as it were wounded to death, but his deadly wound was healed, and all the world wondered and followed the beast. 10 horns is referring to 10 kings or powers that will work with Antichrist. BRICS is 10-member countries coalition. Revelation chapter 17 verses 12 to 14. King James Version. And the 10 horns which thou sawest are 10 kings, which have received no kingdom as yet, but receive power as kings 1 hour with the beast. These have one mind, and shall give their power and strength unto the beast. These shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them. For he is Lord of lords, and King of kings. And they that are with him are called, and chosen, and faithful.